Hello, my name is MJ Brown, and in today's lesson, I want to discuss cleansing, drainage, and detoxification. We have a lot of products on the market for detoxing and cleansing, and people will use them and they'll feel worse. Many times they don't feel better, and I want to go through the process of what they are and what they do in the body, or where they act in the body. So first, I want to talk about cleansing and what it means. So cleansing is elimination of wastes, and we have 4 elimination pathways. Your breath through the lungs, your sweating through the skin, your kidneys through filtration and urine, and then finally your bowels. So those are the 4 elimination pathways. So by doing a cleanse, it would be one of those pathways that would be open up. So we talk about opening the doors. So if you have toxins, you need to get rid of them. You're looking at, if you don't open the doors and you're doing a detox first, you might run into some problems. So that's the number 1, is to look at opening up the doors. Number 2 is your draining or drainage. And that addresses the connecting tissues. So the everything surrounding the cells. So your lymphatic system, your blood volume, like the blood, not there's cells inside the blood, but outside of the cell. All of that environment is where drainage would happen. And drainage is can happen properly when there's low inflammation in the body. And inflammation happens with degenerative diseases, a poor diet. And some of the diseases I'm talking about are heart diseases, cancer, type 2 diabetes, any autoimmune issues. So that's where inflammation would be increased. And then that inflammation causes, it's like if I put a visual to it, it's like your liquids outside the cells, like the fluid outside the cells. It gets thick and gummed up and it's not able to move properly. Herbs are often used for drainage and also homeopathic remedies. So a homeopath is specialized in that, and then they would be able to recommend certain drainage and obviously, or hopefully, they would open the doors first. The third point would be the detoxification. So detoxification happens inside the cell. So you need nutrients, and when you're, like if it's the foods you're eating or the chemicals that are in the foods you're eating, they're going to go, some of it will go through the cell, some won't, but the proper metabolism of inside the cell also creates waste, and detox is going to address what's inside the cell. So it's usually in the liver, kidneys, in the main organs, in the brain, in the colon. That's where detoxification will happen. Before doing a detox, 2 things must happen. You need to look at your diet, and you need to be on a low inflammation diet, like a diet that's going to create a healthy environment first. And then you need to do a cleanse. So cleansing, if that's a route you want to take, then the protocol would be a smoother transition or a lower symptom pathway that you would use if you did a cleanse before, either followed by a drainage or a cleanse and do a detox, depending on the situation and what are your symptoms. So that's basically how this would work to explain the 3. In my next presentation, or in my next lesson, I want to discuss one specific elimination pathway, and it'll be through the colon. And I want to address the health consequences or the health issues that constipation can bring in the long term. So I hope to see you in my next presentation.